Let's start with the basic camera settings. ISO, shutter speed, and f-number, aperture, are the three most important factors in photography. ISO controls light sensitivity, shutter speed controls exposure time, and f-number controls the amount of light. Depending on these settings, the brightness and depth of field, the area in focus, of a picture will vary. ISO, when using a strobe, ISO is usually set in the range of 100 to 200. This is because the strobe provides enough light so that there is little need to increase the camera's sensitivity. Also, avoid increasing the sensitivity of the strobe because it is more likely to be affected by the ambient light of the location. Switch to manual mode. In manual mode, you can freely set the shutter speed and aperture value. For mirrorless cameras, change the settings so that the view image remains bright without corresponding exposure. Shutter speed. To synchronize the strobe with the camera, the shutter speed is generally set to 1/60th second or 1/125 sec. This is called the flash sync speed. If the shutter speed is too fast, there will be dark areas in the image. Use a slower shutter speed when shooting LED displays. In this case, it is necessary to adjust the shutter speed so that it is less affected by ambient light. F-value, aperture f-value controls depth of field and brightness. The lower the f-number, f/1.8, the stronger the blur between the subject and the background, and the higher the f-number, f/16, the clearer the entire image. The standard f-number for strobe photography is 11, but for food or product photography, it may be set at f16 to f22. You measure the strength of each strobe with a flash meter and aim for f/11 with the camera's exposure. Try taking a picture without a strobe and it is pitch black. The process of adding light, highlights, to the unexposed state, like painting a picture, is called lighting. Strong strobe light and ambient light are mixed together to create the final color tone. Strictly speaking, you can adjust the overall color temperature by adjusting the preset white balance, although you may have to take measures such as weakening or turning off the ambient light. If strict color representation is required, take a color chart and shoot in RAW and adjust later.